WLD 2370 Metallurgy test number 4 review. Let us proceed. Let's move this thing up a little bit. There we go. Which microstructure has grains that consist of alternate hard iron carbide and soft ferritic layers? I tried to write ferritic and it wouldn't let me. So I had to write ferrite. Austenite, martensite, pearlite, cementite, or bainite? Please select your answer now. Ooh, we're kind of all over the place on that one, huh? Pearlite is the correct answer. 47% of you were 100% accurate. Which microstructure is an aggregate of iron carbide and ferrite formed from austenite below the temperature at which pearlite forms and above that at which martensite forms? Austenite, martensite, pearlite, cementite, or bainite? Wow, 80% of you were 100% accurate in the correct answer of bainite. Remember, bainite is just a little bit softer than martensite. It just didn't quite get to martensite. Which microstructure occurs when steel is heated above the upper critical temperature? It rearranges its atoms to face-centered cubic structure and is a gamma iron. Your options are austenite, martensite, pearlite, cementite, and bainite. Your correct answer is austenite. 75% of you were 100% correct. What microstructure occurs when steel is heated above the upper critical temperature range and is quenched? It changes to a body-centered tetragonal structure, causing distortion in the lattice, which causes hardness. Austenite, martensite, pearlite, cementite, or bainite? Pretty good. Martensite. When you hear hardness, think martensite, right? Making it hard. So 92% of you were correct. What microstructure is a hard, brittle iron carbide? Is a hard, brittle iron carbide present in cast iron and most steels? I guess that didn't make sense. Austenite, martensite, pearlite, cementite, bainite. Process of elimination should make this pretty simple. Unless I threw a curveball, you never know. I tend to do that. And then they say, you can't triple stamp a double stamp. Huh. 100% of you are accurate. Cementite. What is an acceptable grit to perform microscopic examination of metals? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Grit on paper, right? .300 is, yeah, 300 degrees. 300 grit is an acceptable grit. Do you remember the range? It was 270 to 600, I believe?
240 to 600.
240 to 600, all right. So technically that one's right too. Whoops, I thought it was 270. So 27% of you were right too. Everybody was right. Moving on. The higher the grit, the better the actual etch will be, all right? Which is not part of the proper procedure to perform an etch on metals. Select an area, cut, apply an acid, or wait, polish, then apply an acid. Rub acid off with a towel, and then view the configurations. .93% of you were 100% accurate in rub off acid with a towel. You want to put it under a stream of water. Lots of people take it off with a towel. That's why they, made a point to put that in there. What is two or more elements or compounds physically combined in the same way in which two fine powders are mixed together called? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture. atom, valence electrons, or metallic bond? When you hear physical, you're going to think mixture, right? A homogeneous one and a heterogeneous one. So mixture is correct. 86% of you were right on the money. Electrons in the outer shell of an atom are called what? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence electrons, or metallic bond? I know what the answer is. It's G, valence electrons. 80% of you were 100% correct. Which, oh wait, nope. What is formed among similar metal atoms when some electrons in the valence shell separate from their atoms and exist in a cloud surrounding all positively charged atoms are called? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence electrons, or metallic bond? Fun fact, the other two bonds, what do we got? The main two, ionic, covalent, James bond, metallic bond, right? What resembles a miniature solar system and its chief parts are a nucleus, proton, electron, and neutron? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence electrons, metallic bond. 75% of you were 100% correct, and it is an atom. An atom bomb. What is composed of two or more elements and combined chemically? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence electron, metallic bond. I couldn't find it there for a second. .79% of you are accurate in a compound. Okay? Chemically, right? Compound. What is the smallest particle of any substance that can exist free and still exhibit all the chemical properties of that substance called? No, I'm not going to read them. Yeah, well, why not? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence, electron, metallic bond. .14. 79% correct. Molecule. Smallest particle. What is anything that occupies space and exists in three states, solid, liquid, and gas, are called? Matter, molecule, element, compound, mixture, atom, valence electrons, metallic bond. Matter. What crystalline unit structure is magnetic? Body-centered, face-centered, hexagonal, close-packed, cubic, rhombohedral. I screwed up on this because there's more than one. Whoops, break the timer. It exists in ferrite. Hint. Body-centered is magnetic. When transformed to face-centered, it is non-magnetic, right? And I just threw the other ones in, and I didn't even look to see if they were magnetic or not, so I don't know if they are. So you're 15 and you're 15, maybe you're right. We'll have to look it up. This is definitely not, though. Body-centered is magnetic, goes to face-centered, becomes non-magnetic. Which microstructure occurs in steel under 1333 degrees of Fahrenheit and has a body-centered cubic arrangement and is called an alpha dog? Iron. Never seen that movie. Austenite, martensite, pearlite, ferrite, or bainite? Ferrite, right? That's what your low carbon steel is, just sitting there, right? When steel is heated up to an austenitic microstructure, the steel loses magnetism and changes its crystalline unit structure to what? Body, face, hexagonal close pack, cubic, or rhombohedral? %, of you are correct. It goes to face centered. I just said that. I don't want to save it. Alright, so if there's something on there that you didn't know, you now have officially 2 minutes to study up. I'm going to go copy the tests, and then we're going to take it.